Hello and welcome to another video. Today we've returned to my comfort zone, friends. We're back with another redraw. I know I did a redraw yesterday, but we're doing redraws this whole week. Not sorry. I just decided that I wanted this to be redraw week. And so we're returning to my cute girl Tova redraws. I just realized I was looking through my channel and I haven't done one of these for 3 months, which is actually not that long in my channel's history because I've only had my channel for about 6 months. But that's still a pretty long time if you compare half of the time that I was doing them to. I haven't done one in the same amount of time. So yeah, we're back with another cute girl Tova redraw. This is another one that I never actually finished. I think the prompt was flowers, and I was like really struggling to think what I wanted the flowers for. And then I guess in some area of my mind, I was like, well, when someone finishes a marathon or a race, someone like they give them flowers. I don't know where that's where my mind went, but it did. So this is a drawing of a marathon runner at the end of a marathon, and she's getting flowers pushed. She has like flowers because she won the race. I don't really have anything to say about it too much. It's actually pretty simple to do. As always with these cute girl Tova redraws, I included the sketching for the initial drawing, but like I said, I never finished this one, so it should be over actually pretty soon. Should not take too long to get through it. But after I changed it, I don't know. It's like a cute drawing. I don't hate it. I don't dislike it. I like it a lot. Actually, I think it should turn out pretty cute. I just feel like the framing of it is a little bit different than the other cute girl Tovers. Like I said, it's been about 3 months since I did any of these. But I was flipping through this binder that I have that's full of finished artworks, and I saw them in there, and I was like, oh, these are so cute. I should finish the series. And so I'm doing that today. One step closer. I still have like 20 prompts to get through. I don't know if I'll ever finish them, but these are still really fun to do. I have a lot of the initial sketches done. Really, mostly it just has to like hammer out some details for them and then like line them and stuff. And you guys know, line art's not really my thing. And so once I get past the sketch phase for digital, I typically tend to abandon it. I have a lot of whips, works in progress for digital stuff that I never finished because I don't want to do the line art. But anyway, here you can see me getting started on the actual new sketch for this. I feel like the bodies, like I said, I originally did these 2021, I believe, 2021 or 2022. So the style of them is a lot different now. And I actually sketched this out a couple of, probably around the same time I did the other one, so about 3 months ago. It's still pretty much in my style. I didn't really change anything about this except I really just added some eyelashes and I finished up the hands. I did actually do something a little bit different with the hands. Usually when I draw the hands, the fingertips are usually pretty round. But when I was sketching out the hands for this one, well, actually when I was lining the hands, not when I was sketching the hands. When I was sketching the hands, I left them as sort of kind of little blobs, which I tend to do because I'm super lazy when it comes to drawing hands. But when I was doing line art for the hands, I decided that I was going to make them square, like the fingertips. And it's actually a style that I really, really enjoy. I don't know if it fits with my cutesy anime-esque style, but shows like the Venture Brothers, I love the way the Venture Brothers draws hands. I just think they're so cool looking. They're so nice looking. Something about the squared off fingers I really enjoy, and I've been thinking about trying to incorporate that into my style. And so I tried it off with this piece, and I'm like, I'm not sure if it looks good in my style because Venture Bros is like a very nice style. I don't actually know if the women also have those squared off fingers. I don't know. It's like a very male dominated show. So whenever I'm looking at the characters, it's usually the guys because they're the only ones around, pretty much. I mean, sometimes there are girls around, but they're pretty few and far between if we're being honest. I mean, I really like the Venture Brothers, but like female empowerment is not. Not to say that the Venture Brothers doesn't have good female representation, but I'm not really here to get into gender politics of the Venture Brothers. I'm just here to talk about I like the way that they draw hands, and so I did try to replicate that when I drew the hands for this one. Like I said, I don't know if it was successful or not. I'm not entirely sure if I like it. It's pretty much the only thing I tried to experiment with this sketch and line art. I did like it a little bit when I did like the pointer finger and the middle fingers. I'm not sure if I like it on the pinky, which is weird. I always feel like the pinky comes out weird when I draw hands. I don't know what it is. I just have to focus on it a little bit more. But that's pretty much like the only thing I have to like really comment on for this drawing. Other than that, it's actually pretty simple. I drew the bouquet of flowers. I just drew the same flower one time. I just line arted one. I drew like a bunch of flowers initially, and then I made the line art for one flower, and I just copied and pasted it because I did not want to draw a whole bunch of flowers. But now now that I did the process, I'm like, maybe it would have been faster just to draw each and every flower. I don't know. But it was a little bit complicated because I had to copy and paste every flower, and then I had to like erase all the flowers that were overlapping each other, and it was actually sort of kind of a pain in the ass to do that. But I think it looks nice. I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell it. I can copy and paste it. I mean, obviously you can tell because, I am showing you the process of me copying and pasting the one flower over and over again. But you can let me know if it really affects the bouquet. I mean, honestly, if it's like a real bouquet, there should be different flowers in there, but I'm lazy as fuck, okay? I can't just draw a bunch of flowers. I don't know how to draw flowers. I'm not a flower artist, okay? I should really learn to draw different types of flowers. I just drew roses because they're actually really hella easy to draw. Because you just do like the center part and then just do a bunch of squigglies around it, and it's like very passable as a rose in my opinion. I have drawn more complicated roses, but since the roses are so small on this drawing, I kept them very simple, and I decided they're all just gonna be one color anyway, because these cute October drawings are pretty much a limited color palette where it's grayscale and then just like one pop of color. I feel like I'm gonna do yellow for this one as the pop of color. I thought about purple for a while because like I was trying to associate like the color of like victory, and I was like, I guess royalty, and like that would be like probably like purple for a second, and I was like, no, all my purples suck ass. I don't have any good purple. So I was like, yellow, like gold maybe, and so I went with yellow. So I think I'm gonna make this yellow, and hopefully it'll make it look nice and tie the whole thing together. Yeah, I really like her expression. I think it looks really cute. Obviously when I lined it, I had to get rid of like the little blushies on her cheeks. The blush is not because it's partially because she just spent a lot of time running, so her face is flushed, and partially because she's embarrassed that she won. Like she's like, oh, I got these flowers because I won. I didn't expect this, right? It's supposed to be like very cute. That's like the thought process for it anyway. Anyway, we're coming up on the end of the video here, you guys. The only last thing I did was I added this little finish line thing at the top just so it'd have something in the background because I'm not a background artist. But yeah, I just did that to finish off the background. Pun not intended. Anyway, thank you guys for spending this time with me. I will go ahead and see you in the next video. Bye!